Using these materials, we're going to make a coat. I start with some initial sketches thinking about the super cool pattern on the fabric and some silhouettes. So I decide to go with a classic shape with a nipped waist, flared skirt, and slouched shoulder to really capture that feminine shape. I eliminate the waist seam so the pattern of the coat remains as uninterrupted as possible. And this is the final design. So I draw up some flats to clarify the components of the garment. This is my initial blueprint that I referred to throughout the whole process. Now it's time to draft the pieces. Using a set of measurements, I draft a master block and alter it to match the design. This is an insulated 10-panel coat, so I need to make sure there is enough ease to fit the wearer and not restrict her movements while staying true to the form. You can tell by the tape on the pieces that there were a few fit changes. My next step is to carefully lay out the pieces and pin them on the fabric. Because of the unique pattern of the coat, it is super important that everything aligns as much as possible. Thread tracing each piece will help me to make sure that they get sewn together precisely. To ensure the form of the coat is perfect, sewing needs to be exact. We need to introduce some structure. This means stay stitching, and in some cases taping the edges, backing the panels with cotton voile, and interfacing the collar, front edges, and hems. Once the panel pieces are prepared, they're basted together by hand to make sure each seam is perfectly aligned. Then I permanently stitch the seams and begin installing the insulation panels. On this coat, I chose to catch stitch the insulation panels to the shell at the seams to reduce bulk and maximize suppleness. In all, it took me about 200 hours to complete this coat. What do you think?